Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch, and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night, starting at 8/7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you have in the chat as you feel like it, and I'll do my best to answer those questions as we go and after the stream as well. With all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. Daylight saving time is Sunday, and fire departments recommend using that day to do routine safety checks in your home. The Marquette Fire Department urges you to check the batteries for your smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. A firefighter says the alarms can help firefighters get to you quicker.
It's really important to have working carbon monoxide and smoke detectors. It's a very important step in getting us there faster. Every second counts, so the sooner we get that notification, the faster we're going to be able to get there.
The Marquette Fire Department gives out free smoke detectors to city residents. If you want one, go to uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. And with Halloween over, you may be wondering what to do with your pumpkins as they begin to decompose. The Marquette County Conservation District says you can drop off your pumpkins to be turned into compost. The district manager says that each year in the U.S., 1 billion pounds of pumpkins find their way to landfills across the country. Instead of turning into compost soil, pumpkins in landfills can harm our environment.
Landfill pumpkins and other compostable items don't get enough oxygen to break down into soil, so instead they break down and they release methane gas. That methane gas is a contributor to warming our atmosphere.
O'Donnell says you can drop off any pumpkin outside the Conservation District's office this month. The district manager says they cannot accept pumpkins with paint on them. You can find their office across the street from Marquette Township Fire Rescue. And the Federal Economic Development Administration has awarded 2 UP organizations with a grant for future projects for their outdoor recreation efforts. The EDA is awarding Innovate Marquette and the Central UP Planning and Development Regional Commission with a $320,000 grant each. The organization's CEO says part of this money will be used to start an outdoor recreation innovations action network. He also says this grant will create opportunity for more funding in the future.
The EDA has said this region here has had some economic hardship. And we want to ensure that we're investing in a new industry that they believe in too, around these concepts to help support job growth and economic growth for a long time to come.
He says the grant will also be used to fund a study about the economic impacts related to demand for electric-powered sports vehicles on trails. And Alger County wants veterans to know that they're appreciated. Starting on November 6th, government and residential buildings will shine with green lights. This is part of the National Association of Counties Operation Green Light. The green lights are meant to show veterans that they are seen and supported. Alger County Veteran Service Officer says there are other ways to participate.
Whether it be shining a green light or just saying thank you for your service, you can go to any of the 4 veteran organizations here in Alger County and volunteer your time and your efforts, show your support in many ways other than just shining a green light.
Operation Greenlight will start November 6th and end on the 12th. And an Alger County veteran is the 2023 Michigan Veterans Affair Veteran of the Year. TV6's Caden Minus sits down with the veteran to hear about his service and what this award means to him.
It's like something that you just don't think is ever going to happen to you. It's out of nowhere. Really?
Meet Sonny Putvin. He has been named the 2023 Michigan Veterans Affairs Veteran of the Year. Putvin says he first entered the U.S. Army for the Vietnam War. He was 22 at the time.
I really believed in it. When I got there, it's kind of a little different, It was something that, in the end, I didn't figure we should have been there in the first place. But anyhow, we served our service, and it was, I was infantry. Spent most of the time in the bush,
After a year and a half overseas, he returned home where he joined the American Legion. In his 20 years in the Honor Guard, he has served at about 450 veterans' funerals. He also cleaned veteran tombstones at the Maple Grove Cemetery. He credits his family for supporting him through his service.
I got 4 beautiful girls and two great sons, and I'm very blessed, and that's part of the reason I do what I do. And my wife, I'll tell you what, without her, I'd done nothing. You know, so it's a lot of what I ever did, or they think I've done, is because of these people, you know, my kids and my wife.
Putvin was nominated by Alger County Veterans Service Officer Becky Burns.
I had heard about the state's Michigan Veterans Affairs Veteran of the Year, so I submitted Sonny's name without ever letting Sonny or even my committee know that I nominated him.
Burns says Putvin's positive attitude and service to the community was why she chose him.
Sonny is just pure joy, honestly. He is just such a bright light of sunshine and extremely humble. He definitely does what he does because he loves people, he loves the community, and just really gives out of heart.
Putvin will be traveling to Novi, Michigan tomorrow. He will receive his award on Saturday at the Michigan Military and Veterans Gala. Caden Minus, TV6 News, Munising.
Thank you, Caden, and congratulations to Sonny. This Saturday, the Cheaper Than Therapy comedy show returns to Iron Mountain. The Max Entertainment Center will host the show, featuring comedians Amaru and Alex Eakin, and a performance by the acoustic band Kindred. Tickets are $15 in advance or $20 at the door. The Max Entertainment Center manager says he's excited to host more than just music.
This is one of my favorite times. You know, of course, we do a lot of music here, but comedy shows are just so much fun. You know, they bring a different crowd of people in here, and everybody has a great time.
Doors open at 7 in the evening and the show starts at 8. And for our final story tonight, the Revolve Creative Collaboration Conference is celebrating creativity and the arts for the 4th year. The conference has seminar and workshop-based sessions for you to choose from. Keynote speakers for this year come from different branches of the creative industry, from the host of a popular podcast to a stone sculptor and a wide array in between. The Revolve CC Executive Director says there is something for everyone to enjoy.
There's a lot of different fun events here. Like, you have a lot of stuff to get hands-on or hear really cool artists and creatives talk about what they do every day. That's really a fun experience. So it's a lot of fun, lots of different opportunities to enjoy the arts.
The conference will go from Friday to Saturday evening. Tickets are on sale on the Revolve CC website. And that's all the stories we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in on Sunday night, where I'll be here in the same place at the same time. That's 8/7 Central Time, with a recap of Sunday's headlines. You can find us streaming on Facebook or YouTube, whichever platform you would prefer. If you have a story idea you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom. And again, you can contact us at any time. We would love to hear from you and what's happening in your community. Thank you all again for joining me live at the TV6 Digital Desk. Have a good rest of your night.